break up, and now I got to take care of that anyway.
Right, and that's why to me, I would think it would make more sense to say, hey, if we ever break up, we would
sell the house.
We would sell this house, and you would stay in something
you could afford.
Not put you in the hood and that, especially if we got kids together.
Right.
But maybe it wouldn't be this house.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the booze.
Lord have mercy, y'all. Who would have guessed Mama Joyce was on point the whole time about Todd Tucker, then the man with the big head and even bigger player tendencies? From the moment their divorce hit the public, Kandi tried so hard to make it sound like it was going to be smooth sailing, none of that wild celebrity breakup drama. She kept insisting she and Todd were too cool with each other to go down that messy path, but baby, Kandi is singing a completely different song now that Todd has told the court he wants their prenup tossed out. He claims he was pressured into signing something he never wanted in the first place.
I don't think Todd's worried about Kandi being fair. I feel like he wants to pound his chest a little bit because he's read the jokes.
Damn.
We'll say this, we watched that scene right before their wedding where she said, I've told you from jump, I've never wavered that I wanted a prenup. Why are you feigning confusion now? He hemmed and hawed, called his lawyer didn't pick up. She calls her lawyer immediately picks up. And in the midst of a conversation, it's revealed that he had misled his counsel to not realize that she was already splitting their assets together with any joint ventures. So on camera, we've seen him get caught being duplicitous with lies of omission to his own counsel. If you can't even tell the truth to your own lawyers, then you can't act like you're a victim if you didn't do your due diligence when I've been doing my due diligence and I've never wavered on my stand.
And that's not even the whole story, because honestly, it's starting to look like Todd was planning for divorce from day one. Now he's saying he's always been the primary caregiver for the kids, and he says he's got receipts to prove it. He's asking not only for alimony, but major child support and full custody. Kandi is stressed to the heavens, clapping back every step of the way. You can already tell this divorce is about to get uglier by the minute. At this point, I'm praying that prenup Mama Joyce pushed so hard for is as ironclad as she wanted, because Todd is coming for everything. For years, Kandi was all about her man, her family, and her businesses. She bragged about Todd being the best partner she could have chosen in both love and business, and Todd benefited from all of it. They built ventures together and even had an open marriage, with Kandi publicly defending bringing a third person into their bedroom because she believed it made their union stronger.
He said threesomes never work. That's not true. I done had a threesome and it worked just fine. It worked great, actually. Anyway, I feel like it's the communication.
This little pussy's just hot. It is.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying it's the communication on it all. But I think that
would you?
But new reports say Todd held a lot of resentment toward Kandi for being more successful and for being the main breadwinner. He was always spinning these wild what-if scenarios about how she would act with her money if they ever split, or what he'd be owed if things fell apart.
Everything else we've done together.
right, which I thought we was always doing so together, and then you tried to cut me out.
I create a lot of things that I don't care that I don't get credit for.
Okay.
Anything I create, Kandi,
So
you want?
I do not really some weird words.
But that's the way it feels.
And don't think this is coming from a couple of out-of-context clips floating around online. No, there are hours of footage that Todd uploaded himself on his YouTube channel long before Mama Joyce's attitude toward him could be blamed. This is who he is when he's talking freely. He was always hinting about what he felt he deserved from Kandi just for being there.
I used to date somebody back in the day, that motherfucker catered like I was a billionaire. But it was just something that they enjoyed doing
How did she
for me.
cater that she was a billionaire if she didn't have no?
No, I said she catered like I was a billionaire. So I walked in, and she would work. She worked like anybody else. She had a child, but she would cook. She would cook in her panties. She would do all kind of shit.
Okay, so why y'all didn't stay together?
Yeah, right. Right. She's so damn capable.
Yeah, why y'all didn't stay
Even as these videos made the rounds, some people tried to defend Todd, saying maybe he was just putting on a show for clicks because drama goes viral. They said Kandi would never let anyone play with her money like that, and she probably went along with it for the attention. But no, everything Todd was saying back then sounds like he was laying the groundwork for exactly what he's doing now that divorce papers are filed. In her filing, Kandi requested joint custody of their 2 children, Ace and Blay. And just to be clear, the prenup never said Todd wouldn't get anything, only that he couldn't touch what she earned before they got together, and that he had 30 days to move out if they split. And honestly, for all her success, the businesses they built together, like Old Lady Gang, didn't exactly skyrocket. Kandi even told the court they had marital debts and she wanted them divided fairly. Then on Wednesday, November 26, 2025, right before Thanksgiving, Todd finally filed his response. He asked for full custody, saying the kids live with him most of the time anyway because Kandi travels so often for work. He acknowledged she's a good mother, but if she doesn't agree to give him full custody, he wants at least full physical custody and joint legal custody, since the kids will mostly be with him while Kandi is busy on Broadway. That part alone sounds pretty standard given her workload, but that's not the detail that left Kandi completely shocked about the man she married. We all remember their wedding special. Todd really tried to walk into that ceremony without signing anything, and right when he thought he had dodged it, Kandi's lawyer walked in holding the prenup. She told him plain as day, if you don't sign, this wedding isn't happening, and Todd eventually signed.
I have a question for people who have had prenups or who are part of the prenup land or who have signed a prenup. How easy is it to get out of it? Because the way Todd is running this shit is crazy, bruh. This man said, I want to break that damn prenup when he sat there on live TV and said, I'm going to sign this prenup because ain't nothing going to stop me. Ain't nothing going to stop our love. We're going to be together forever. You signed that shit. And Kandi, you was right. You was smart. But now he wants the children too.
Now he's dragging it back up, claiming he wasn't fully on board because he only had 4 hours for the wedding to sign it. He was under pressure and he didn't have his lawyer present. So he says it shouldn't be enforceable.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Hi, Todd. Marjorie's my notary.
Okay.
Reagan is going to be one of the witnesses. Kate will be the other witness.
I decided to sign a prenup against my lawyer's advice. In the end, I know all this legal stuff is not going to keep me from being with Kandi. You do many of these on the day of the wedding?
I have done a couple.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, ready. This is a video recording of the execution of the prenuptial agreement between Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker. You acknowledge that you had a sufficient amount of time and opportunity to fully consider the prenuptial agreement and to request changes to the prenuptial agreement.
Yes.
You understand that you are giving up your rights to periodic alimony, lump sum alimony, alimony in kind, attorney's fees and expenses of litigation, property settlement, equitable distribution, and community property.
Todd says that if he and his legal team had more time, they would have negotiated because he thinks he should have had a bigger claim to royalties from her music and production work. But Kandi is not budging, since all that prenup drama was filmed for the Real Housewives of Atlanta wedding spinoff. Kandi basically told the judge, roll the tapes. Her lawyer even pointed out a moment in the show where Todd said he was ready to sign after talking to his attorneys on and off camera. There's literally no argument to be made here. The fact that he's bringing this up now and dragging the kids into it to get more out of her shows whatever was going on behind the scenes must have been messier than we thought. And honestly, Mama Joyce might have been spot on from the start. Match not Todd Tucker with the reverse Uno. Talking about he want full custody and the prenup undone. He had that pre-planned when he got sloppy with the cheating after them 2 kids. She defended him from her mother, aunts, Portia, Phaedra, the whole group, and world. And this is how he wants to end things, by taking her hard-earned money and kids. Todd Tucker, when I catch you. I've always thought Tiny Todd Tucker was an opportunist. Mama Joyce was vile towards him, but she was not wrong in her findings. So what do y'all think? Did Todd really plot this from the beginning, or are folks reading too much into it? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video, baddie. Bye!